Hey, good morning, guys. It is Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. Well, today's topic is all about you. I don't have like a funny, story or a scientific statistic to wow you today. What I do have is a message just for you. Have you ever felt like everyone is moving ahead of you? They're all going faster than you, and you're wondering, why am I behind? I'm running late. I should have done this. I should be here by now. I should be there by now. I should be caught up with my friends. Well, let me remind you this morning, friends, that you are right on time for your own story. I had a dream one time, and in this dream, I was going to give a really big speech. This was a couple years ago. Going to give a really big speech, and I was running behind. I was running late for my own speech, and I was hurrying, I was rushing, I was trying to call my mom, but I couldn't reach her. I was doing all these things, running around like a crazy person because I thought I was late. And all of a sudden, God just showed me that, you know what? My watch was running fast. And as I began to set my watch back and I began to turn the dials back, I realized that I was actually running right on time. And that's kind of, to me, a metaphor of how we do in life. So many times we think people are going past us, we think they're going further than us, and we can look to the sides when we're running our race and we see these people pulling ahead and we're like, I'm so behind. But if you stop and think about it, you are right on time. Now, some of the reason there may be a delay, if there feels like a delay, is number one, because you could be preparing yourself. There could be something in you that needs to be prepared for whatever's coming next, and God is working that out. The other reason, another reason that it could be delayed is because there's a circumstance that He's working out. Maybe He's opening up that position in that company for you to step into the right position. Maybe He's changing someone else's relationship because you're going to end up being in a relationship with them and they need to grow. There's so many reasons that what we see as a delay is actually going right on time. And I wanted to remind you of that this morning if you're struggling with that. The funny thing is we all get to our destiny in a different way, in a different route, in a different path. And I wanted to read you one thing today. This is from a dream I had says January 11th, 2010, 8 years ago. We hadn't quite moved to Napa yet. We were looking at moving to Napa, and I had this dream, and when I got in this big body of water, I was swimming in this big body of water, and all of a sudden I started looking around at all these people, and there's hundreds and thousands of people in the water, and we're all going to the same destination. But let me read you what happened. As I looked around, I saw the most amazing thing. There were so many people crossing this body of water on all kinds of crazy contraptions. To my left, there was a raft on it, and it had two guys. One was a priest's robe, and one was dressed like maybe John the Baptist or Jesus, like a biblical robe. There were old people, there were young people, there were people dressed really fancy, there was us, and we all had different ways of getting there. It was amazing. There were these old Victorian ladies that were very prim and proper, riding along in a canoe, just paddling as smoothly as can be. There were people swimming in the water. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, some people riding in canoes with several other people. Some people had something that looked like a bike that they were paddling through the water. And my friend, who was very pregnant at the time in my dream, she was like 9 months pregnant, she was riding in a lawn chair with paddles. It was this lawn chair, and it had these big paddles just spinning along. She was getting to her destination, and I would help pull her sometimes. And I said to the Lord, what is this picture? It was so comical. It brought so much joy to my heart to see all these funny contraptions. And this is what He said to me. It's people getting to their destiny. So all of us were going a different way. We were, some in canoes, some in rafts, some in swimming, some in lawn chairs with paddles, but we were all going to our destiny. And it's the same with us, you guys. We are all moving towards our destiny, but your journey is not going to look like someone else's journey. You are doing your own journey. It's your own way of getting there in your own timing. So don't despise the times when you feel behind. Just realize that you are right on time for your destiny. destiny, and you are getting there. Well, I hope that gives you something to think about this week, and I will see you on Monday at 8:30. I hope you have the best weekend. Go live your big, amazing, beautiful lives this weekend. Love you. Mwah. Bye.